Mastering Rhetorical Balance, an introduction to Aristotelian rhetorical appeals. Today, we will be discussing Aristotle's appeals. These are logos, ethos, pathos, and kairos. To look at the appeals, we will look to the main benders in Avatar the Last Airbender to see how they each embody, or are affected by, the appeals. If you haven't seen the show Avatar the Last Airbender, please be aware that we will be discussing moments of it. Spoilers will be coming. Logos uses logic to appeal to audience. Many people see logic as an essential aspect to a good piece of rhetoric or rhetorical analysis. Toph is an earthbender, which is unmovable and obstinate. Data is similar. It is transparent and unmoving. In order to master logos, you must have a solid foundation on which to base your argument. An example of this from the show is when Toph uses logic when she carefully calculates whether to save Appa or let her friends perish in the desert. Ethos relies on the credibility of the speaker or the writer. There should be a sense of trustworthiness in an author, which means they must establish their ethos. In order to master ethos, your readers must feel like you have their best interests at heart. You must make sure you have factual information and present it in a way that establishes your authority. For example, Katara establishes her credibility as a waterbender by training with Master Pakku. She is also willing to look carefully at others' credibility, especially after Jet and Zuko betrayed her. Pathos appeals to a reader's emotions, both positive and negative. In order to master the aforementioned ethos, you must understand the delicate balance of all emotions and use them to your advantage, but be careful not to let your emotions consume your writing. Considering elements of pathos can help your writing both appeal to your audience and also showcase your own emotions about a topic. For example, Zuko feels everything deeply. He has compassion when he hears about Katara losing her mother, but rage blinded him for many years because of the abuse he received as a child. Kairos is the element of time, which is often slippery and fluid. In order to master the element of kairos, you must understand how a topic is relevant to current events. If you are trying to appeal to an audience, you must consider the time in which you're writing and how this will affect your audience's perception of your topic. Time your rhetorical moves well, and your reader will understand the significance of your writing. For example, Aang knows that he has been gone for 100 years, and that impacts his decisions, as well as the current events in the Fire Nation. As Uncle Iroh said, it is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If you take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. When we analyze artifacts rhetorically or write rhetorical pieces, our work will be one-dimensional and stale if we do not consider all the appeals as they appear. These appeals can be nuanced, much like wisdom, and how you understand the appeals working is important. 4 different people could see the same place, but they might not see the appeals working in the same way. When drawing information to form your understanding of the appeals in a certain space or with a certain artifact, be sure to think about your own positionality in regard to what you're studying. As always, thank you for watching this video, and a big thanks to Mrs. Marti Wagnon, whose lessons were adapted to create this video. You can find Mrs. Wagnon's email information on the screen. If you have any questions about this video, feel free to reach out to either of us for clarification. We'll see you all next time. Bye.